Hey guys, once again, Siddharth Rajshekhar here. Welcome to this live video. How to grow your IQ by 10 points this year. So let's get straight into content. I'm going to be sharing with you this mind map, and I've been thinking about different ways on how I can really improve myself and maybe hack my brains and to grow much faster this year. So today's topic is all about how to grow your IQ by 10 points this year based on the study and research that I've done. I've read like many blogs. So I'm crunching many hours of learnings into 5 minutes of information. Okay, I say 5 minutes, sometimes it goes to 10, 15 minutes, but I'll try to keep it within 5 minutes in today's session. Okay, let's get started. Let's understand the core principles. Okay, IQ is intelligence quotient. It is malleable and it leaps in consciousness, which means that uh, if somebody is born with a particular IQ, you can increase it. It is not a fixed thing. Okay. Second thing is a 10% increase in IQ cannot be equated to a 10% growth in one's personal and professional life. It is even those minute increments in your IQ can actually take your life to exponential growth. Okay, so based on the study that I've done, IQ or intelligence quotient, minute increases in that can result in drastic changes and improvements in one's personal and professional life. And education is the only thing connected with IQ. Okay, so you have IQ and EQ. IQ is intelligence quotient and EQ is emotional quotient. Now that's a totally different scale altogether, but let's look only at IQ as intelligence quotient in this case in terms of knowledge which you can acquire. Okay, now let's first understand. Here are the 5 steps to boosting your IQ. There are 5 things that you can do based on the research that I've done. First thing is there's something called neural feedback training, and this is more complicated, more expensive, and if you just do a research on Google, this is more like biofeedback that uses real-time displays where you can plug in wires into your brain and check your brain activity and see how your brain really functions. Now this is something which is complicated. Not many people do it unless they are into something really brain or intensive like chess players or those are scientists and stuff like that. This is more for that kind of community, which is neural feedback training, which is more to boost your IQ. The second one is working memory training. Working memory training is a pretty interesting concept. It's like working with simultaneous 5 to chunks information at the same time and remembering them. So this is a technique which I learned from one of my other mentors online, where he talks about how the most successful people, or I wouldn't say successful, but the people who can really expand their horizon of thinking are ones who can simultaneously think of multiple things. So for example, right now I'm thinking about what I have to speak right now, but I'm also thinking about the bell ringing outside there, who's coming in. I'm also thinking about what I'm going to speak at the 9 p.m. webinar tonight. I'm also thinking about whether tomorrow what I'm going to do with my son. He's having a holiday tomorrow, and also things about new ideas on how I can grow my team. Okay, so right now 5 to 6 different thoughts are flashed in my mind within a few microseconds, and I can parallelly also think about what I should be doing on all these things. Okay, parallelly in the sense it's like quickly jumping from one to the next and coming back. So this is called working memory training. So working with simultaneous 5 to 7 chunks of information at the same time and remembering them. I just demonstrated something very basic to you, but if you're able to do more of this, if you're able to start thinking in multiple ways and totally radical different topics, then that's going to expand your brain thinking or your brain patterns. This is also called fluid intelligence capacity. Just go do a look up on Google. I'm not going to go dive into this, but this topic is called fluid intelligence capacity. Now let's go to point number 3, proper rest. This is very important. Sleep. More sleep actually helps your brain work much better. And I've done a lot of research on this, and a lot of my other friends who are in the health space also talk about it, on how getting a good 8 to 9 hours of sleep is very beneficial for the brain. And so if you're a night bird, you got to sleep a little late into the day, but what I would suggest is that you sleep a little early. There are different sleep patterns, but let's say you sleep at 9 or 10 in the night, say 10 p.m. 10 to 7, that 8 to 9 hours of sleep is so critical that it really makes your brain function much better. Okay, if you want to wake up like really early in the morning, 4-5 a.m. in the morning, you got to sleep early. And of course they say that sleep time between 9 to 12 is really, really good. 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. is equal to sleeping 6 hours. Okay, is equal to sleeping 6 hours, and what the body rejuvenates during that time. So more sleep helps our brain work much better, and we make much better and quicker decisions based on this. Okay, number 4 is meditation. Meditation is the only way to relax our mind and recharge emotionally and spiritually to achieve more. And I've been meditating for many years now. I do japa meditation, the Hare Krishna mantra meditation early in the morning, and that really charges me up to do many other things. Of course, there is a spiritual angle to it, but it also helps me in other areas of my life in terms of concentration, in terms of focus, and exactly what I need to do. So it is a meditation. There are different types of meditation. This particular style which I'm doing it's a meditation which is for purification of the heart, as well as it helps other sides of my life. But if you're just looking at things like breathing and breathing techniques, Ashtanga Yoga, Pranayama, Surya Namaskar, all of these come under more to calm the mind, make the body supple for you to achieve more during the day. So this also helps increase IQ, by the way. Now, reading is a big one. Reading and learning information. So this is also a way that you can increase your IQ. And here I mentioned it's superior to typical self-growth and cognitive enhancement. Now, what do I mean by this is here. Just to give you some statistics, Donald Trump reads for 3 hours a day. Okay. Now, many people think that he's a foolish guy and he's a stupid guy and stuff like that. But you know what? This guy reads a lot, and readers are leaders. At the end of the day, it comes down to that. Warren Buffett reads 6 hours a day. In fact, the 6 hours a day of reading and taking information, looking at different data points, it helps him make the key decisions in his life. So reading is it's a superior to typical self-growth, that is, personal development and cognitive enhancement. Just reading every day for 1, 2, 3 hours. In my case, I read, I also plug into audiobooks, and I also watch other videos and read blogs. So for me, at least 2 hours a day goes into learning activities, which is more on this. Okay. So this is very important. In fact, the more consciously I started to do this over the last 1 year, I can see my personal growth in terms of assimilating knowledge and putting it together is much faster. In fact, even this mind map, it took me just 5 minutes to put together. Okay, because I've been training my mind again and again on how I can take large chunks of data and simplify it. So this is a part of the process. Now, don't just read, but study. So whenever I'm reading a book, when I'm reading a blog, I study it. I study in the way that I can teach it to others. Okay, so reading is just to feel good that I've read something, but studying is where the concentration is at a much higher level. So what I would suggest is that you read financial publications, technology, history, geography. Let your topics be varied. Like, even though I'm in the social media digital space, I make it a point to study all kinds of stuff, all kinds of information, not just related to my topic. Okay, I have stuff about spirituality, futurism, personal development, growth, history. I read a lot of history. So these are the things that really expand the horizon. Okay. By the way, did you find this useful till now? Yep. Just type mind blowing. If you found this information mind blowing, yeah, just type mind blowing, because this is all to do with the mind. Okay. Or you can even just type in the comment box mind blowing, or ready to grow my mind. Okay. Just type that. Okay. Just type that in the comment box. I just want some feedback from you. Okay. Awesome. So now, what are the big takeaways from this? The takeaways from today's session from this particular video is, don't be one of the sheeple. Sheeple is one of the sheep mentality people. After all, you're a human being, but you're unique and you've got some unique abilities. So if you really want to grow, just don't follow the crowd, but start to enhance yourself by adopting some of these techniques over here. Now, the second thing is, while learning, don't just accept things. Okay, when you're learning, don't just accept things the way they are, but question everything, not with a challenging spirit, but in a way by which you want to open up, reasoning, getting the reasoning right also, because this is a very important part of improving your IQ. Okay, especially in things like religion and stuff like that. Yes, you can accept the knowledge, but also question because questions can really, really help you gain your, improve your foundation of that particular knowledge. Otherwise, it's just like blind faith. Next is, the more you remember, the more your capacity is to remember. So the more you can consciously remember, So even when I'm trying to remember stuff, I try to link it with scenarios. So if I'm going to remember a number outside on the road or a phone number, I try to link it with some kind of a correlation. Let's say if it's a number 33990, I'll say okay 33, then 99. I just think about 33, 99 to which situations I can connect them to, and it makes the remembering much more easier. So I've also been practicing this to remember more things more efficiently. Then learning more will increase your capacity for your consciousness. And personal development is not just about reading Think and Grow Rich or watching the movie The Secret. Okay, now personal development is like there's a whole community on personal development which swears on these two books. I mean, this book and the movie The Secret, which is the law of attraction and stuff like that. But that is not personal development. The personal development is all about expanding your topics and learning new things every single day. And one of my mentors, he talks about the golden triangle of success. He says you got to learn, do, and teach at the same time. And only then you can start improving. And that's why I love blogging. That's why I love to record videos like this, because this is not my topic, by the way. The brain is not my topic, but this is something I learned over the last 3 to 4 hours. And I'm recording a video and sharing this with you so that this information also retains in my head. Okay. So learning, doing, and teaching is the golden triangle of success. Okay. So is this something which is, did you find this section useful? Just type useful in the comment box below. Okay, if you really found this useful, type useful in the comment box below, because I'm going to be sharing something very important, with you right now. I would like you to hit the share button right now and share this particular video on your wall, because this can help somebody else. This can help somebody else who's looking to improve their ability to retain information and to improve their IQ, which can improve the quality of their life. So please do a favor, please pay it forward by sharing this video on your wall right now. Okay. Now, important information is, first step is I would like you to go to facebook.com/Siddharth Rajshekhar. You'll go to my fan page. Once you go to my fan page, you have an option here. Like the page, click on following and make it to see first, because most of these live sessions, I'm going to be doing it through my fan page. And with the recent updates on Facebook, I do not want you to miss out on such high value information, because every single information here is taking me a lot of time to put together for you to crunch it down within 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. By the way, I've just crossed 13 minutes in today's session. Okay. Now, step number 3 is I would like you to go to Ask Sids and just type over here, not 7SF, just type increase IQ. Okay. Just type increase IQ in my Facebook Messenger and you'll get a copy of this mind map for free. I want to give this to you for free. So please be there. Just type increase IQ, INCREASE space IQ, and you'll get a free copy of this mind map, which you see here today. Okay, of all the learnings here, which you can keep it as a refresher. Step number 4. Tune into my next live webinar. I'm going to be doing one if you're watching this, today is a Monday night, 9 p.m. The topic is how to grow your influence on social media by 10x within the next 7 days. It has happened with me. It's happened with many of my students. And if you would like to learn the formula, you can join in tonight at 9 p.m. Now, on Thursday night, I'm going to be doing another webinar, which is coming Thursday, which is how to make money by selling digital products online. So click on this, once you download the mind map, you'll get the Google link. Go and register for that webinar, and here's where I will talk to you more about how you can monetize your online presence by selling information products, by selling digital products like videos, courses, and so on. Okay, so this is what I would like you to do. If you found this video useful, please hit the share button right now, and I keep looking forward to my forthcoming live sessions. I'm going to be doing at least one live session every single day if I can. Year 2018 is a year of video. I want to give you as much of knowledge as I can, and this is a part of my personal growth so that I can learn new things, share them with you in a nutshell so that you get value every single time you engage with me. Okay, so cheers and God bless. Catch you guys later. Bye bye. Take care.